Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? It is Sunday night. Um, Pardon the ladder behind me. We have some construction going on. It is Sunday night, and you know what that means. It is time for everybody's favorite cooking show, Cooking for the Poors, with the one and only. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Chef Poor RD. Chef Steve, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. You sound like the Count. Good evening.
Welcome to Cooking for the Poor.
Right.
Tonight, we're going to do something totally off the wall.
I like off the wall.
The chef normally does casserole type dishes and dessert type dishes. But today, we're doing one pot, one pot,
One pot.
one pot, salsa verde shrimp and rice.
Aha. Dude, you have my attention. You said the magic word, which is shrimp.
This
Um,
is
I I absolutely, I'm like a Bubba from Forrest Gump.
oh yeah,
You
oh yeah,
bake
me
them,
too.
you boil them, you fry them. I like shrimp any way you could possibly do it. That's a nice view of your
Right.
bowl. You might want to switch that. So you have my attention.
Okay, we're
I'm
gonna
all
still
about
go
this.
ahead. We're just going ahead. This is not. It's not dirty, but it's dirty, but it's not dirty.
Is that
It'll
an
use.
enamel pan?
I don't know. I think
Okay.
so. Why?
Because those white enamel pans have a tendency to flake, and they look like that. They look dirty, but they're not.
Oh no, this is not like this guy. This I don't know where this came from. This appeared in my house while I was in the hospital. Uh, I think it was a donation. I'm going to
Hmm.
start off with 1 tablespoon of extra, extra virgin, extra virgin olive oil. Oh, I gotta turn the heat on. It's gonna turn my heat on in my thing. I'm gonna turn it up. Then we're going to add to this bowl, to the pot, 1 white onion and 1.5 poblano peppers.
Poblano, that's interesting.
Poblano peppers. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit. Now what we're gonna do, we're going to you want to heat up your uh stuff. Your your stuff will just yeah. You want to heat up your stuff in the pan.
So, are we
Yeah.
going for a saute, or are we just going to get them
But
heated? Or
according to the directions, it says to heat until the onions get soft.
okay, so we're not
So
sautéing,
that's
we're
a,
not
yeah,
caramelizing, we're just
yeah. We're not
softening.
caramelizing it. We're letting the onions get soft, and that takes about 5 minutes. I'll turn the heat up a little bit more.
Well, while you're softening your onions, I'm going to greet some of our viewers tonight. Good evening,
Oh,
Cindy. No reason to be
oh
afraid.
Lord!
Yeah. Tyler, good to see you here. Lori, welcome. Let's see, Spanky. We have Spanky in the house, and
Becky.
yeah, and we have Miss Irene. So welcome everybody.
Oh yeah,
Thank you for
welcome
joining us.
her. Thank you for
Oh,
joining
I forgot to
us.
mention Christina, but I don't know if I need to greet her since she's like in the next room.
Exactly. Exactly. We don't need to know that she's in another room. I'll switch back to this cam. That way, people don't have to look at my ugly face. They can look at the production. As you see
Oh,
it now, go
Puddin', I
ahead.
didn't see you. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Tom is here.
Ooh.
Yes, honey, I noticed you. I did greet you, but I wasn't sure if I should since you were in the other room.
Oh, yeah. Milk has been in here because I got the shrimp open.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she's like, ooh, what you got up there? This working on this one heat these. I got the heat. Milk, I evidently maybe it's just me. I have never. This is sad because I am a 4-time Michelin chef. I have never eaten salsa verde. Now I've eaten like green chili. I've had green chili before. Um, and Irene, yes, I did use the chopper. It works excellent. Irene got me a chopper. Yes, I used poblano. I used poblano peppers. That's what the recipe called for. Poblano peppers and a white onion.
Well,
I would have thought they would have said serrano or something like that. But I
right.
guess it's not really a dish that you want a lot of heat in. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I can't even say poblanos will bring you
Yeah,
the flavor without bringing all the heat.
right, exactly. Yeah. Uh, There we go. We're getting nice. Onions are
Yep.
getting nice and soft in there.
You can see the onions are starting to go opaque. That is a sign that they are softening up.
I see Jeff Cole wants fried bologna next week. That's something I could do that, buddy. I could do fried bologna.
That's
Sure.
some serious cooking for the poors right there. That's what this
Yeah,
show is
this
all
is
about.
serious. Yeah, I have no problem. I can do fried bologna for less than $10. I can do fried bologna for less than $5. I could I could go to the fucking. Although where was I at the other day that I found? I didn't think they existed anymore, but I remembered one out on Clear Lake. It was a Sunbeam Bakery, but it's where they
Yep,
took
the
all the
bread
day
store.
old stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I found one of those. Where was I at the other day? Huh.
There's one on West Jefferson, just west of Burns Lake.
That's what it was. I was at the gas station right there on West Jefferson, across from catty corner from Alexander's. That's where it was, and I seen it. It's right behind that gas station right there. That's it. Yeah, I didn't know they even had those anymore. I have to go get those.
Yeah, it's the last one because there was one on North Grand close to Dirksen. There was one on South Grand, like South Grand and Taylor, South Grand and Pope.
Oh yeah.
And there's the one on West Jefferson, I think.
So now there's just one.
Yeah, now there's just the one.
Okay. Well, now we're gonna keep letting this cook, and let me see what I'm map right this second. Well, I know where I'm at, but I need to look at my recipe to make sure I'm doing it in the correct order. For some reason, I tried to think of something and I drew a complete blank. Okay, what's next? I don't.
That's called a brain cramp. We all have them.
Oh, yeah. This is Jeff Cole. This is called, what are they? Tasty teas or something like tasty treats? Man, I don't know, but I almost went in there, but I thought, nah, I'll get in trouble because I'll buy a bunch of those pies and cookies and stuff like that, and people get mad because I eat fattening food. And, oh well, you're gonna die sometime. Okay, I'm now found my instructions. Okay. Now, we've let our onions are they're pretty soft now. Now we're going to add to this. Okay, still cooking, just a little bit. Now we're going to add two. Let's see how these aren't closed. I'm going to add 2 heaping spoonfuls of garlic. fresh garlic for this.
Fresh garlic.
Yeah, not dry. This is
Oh, I love cooking with fresh garlic.
yeah. Now we're gonna incorporate that into our mixture, and it's gonna become a little more fragrant. We're gonna stir.
I might be a little weird, but when I'm chopping fresh garlic for my recipes, I always like to eat a few pieces.
Oh, I was gonna go with the real garlic and a clove and smash it and cut it up and all that, but I
You got the
chose
kind in the
another
jar, right?
Yeah, I got a little bit. I got a little lazy, so I want to try. I was watching thanks to my best friend in the whole wide world, Ray Lytle. I have Hulu now, and I've been I've been what do you call it when you watch something over and
Binging.
over?
You've been
Yeah,
binging.
binge watching Hell's Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen. That's what it is. Because me and Gordon Ramsay, we're tight. We're tight.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
We both talk a lot. But
You both cuss a lot too.
dude was fucking right. This dude was cooking with black garlic. I would like to try. Now I've used pink salt before. I wonder if you use pink salt and black garlic. Wonder what color you get. Oh, that's okay. Moving on
brown?
to we let that. Now we just want to cook that for about a minute. Now we're going to add in. Here comes the fun part. Here comes the fun part. Now this says the recipe. I changed this recipe a little bit. The recipe calls for long cooking rice. I'm using instant rice, which was probably no. I just added a little. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of instant rice, just like that. And you're going to say, "Oh, Steve, what about the water?" Well, I want to work this around. I want to toast that garlic just a little bit before I add in my liquids. And you'll even be even more surprised to see that I won't be adding any water to this. And you're going to say, "Well, how can you make a minute rice without water?" Yeah. Well, you can. Just to take my word for it. So we have our rice. Okay, now we're toasting our rice.
So you didn't pre-make the rice. You put in dry instant.
Yes, I put it in dry.
Okay.
You can make it. You can make this even quicker. But about knocked the camera over. I chose. Well, when it comes to shrimp, there's many different ways you can buy shrimp. And honestly, I was trying to go with the laziest way because I didn't want to have to thaw it out and pull every tail off or peel them and all that other shemagabo. So I just bought the raw de-veined, cleaned up everything. So I knew I'd have to cook them a little bit. That's why I'm going with the dry rice. Because I knew. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a cup and a half of low sodium vegetable stock.
Oh, low sodium's important.
Low sodium vegetable stock.
So it's wallet healthy and heart healthy.
Yes. Yeah, well, it really is about $1 cheaper because it didn't have that salt in it. But okay, now we've added that. Now I'm gonna Now this is the fun part. Now we're gonna get to the, oh, look at the juices in there. Oh,
Yeah.
look at those juices. Try to heat up a little bit. Now I'm gonna let that cook a little bit. Now I'm going to add. Where am I? Make sure I got this. Whoa! Whoa! That almost messed that up. We're going to add a 3/4 of a cup of Verde's salsa verde. Ooh.
Okay. There we go. Your camera kind of froze on us, so all we heard was a bunch of weird noises.
I'll have to say one thing to my friends that rearranged my kitchen and my living room. It's sure is handy dandy to do this show now like this, because before I had to carry, I looked at it before I had to carry shit everywhere. Now when the dishes are dirty, I just throw the son bitch in the sink.
Yeah, you're right
I
there
don't have
by
to
it.
get it. I don't know why it was such a good idea to do it that way, but it was a very damn good idea. Okay,
Hey,
now
Bubba the Baker has joined us. Hello, Bubba. Hello
um,
to our viewers on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. So thank you all for joining us.
yeah. Okay. Now we're past the rice. This is the longer part. So we'll be able to, okay. We're just gonna cook this for what time is it? Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and cook this just like this, like it is. This is normally gonna cook for, you're gonna bring it to a boil. I'll bring it to a nice full boil.
Yeah.
And then you're going to reduce your heat and cover and simmer it for approximately 12 minutes. But because we're, um, yeah.
So cover and simmer, 12 minutes.
We need to add, I forgot, because we have the technology. We have the technology to move into the future. Let's just put a little bit of black pepper in it. I know I didn't measure it, but
Yeah, you never measure black pepper. You always do it by sight and by taste.
and yeah. Well, the good thing is now, whatever was burned on the bottom of my pan is all gone now. It's all smoothed out.
It's incorporated into the mixture.
Yeah, it's incorporated into the next one. Okay, we added salt and pepper. Now we got a good boil going on. Now I'm going to take my shrimp. I have one. I think it's a pound. One package of small. Let me look at the packages in front of us. Yeah, small, yes.
Yeah.
Small, peeled, deveined, and tail off. Small.
So they've done all the work for you.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is we'll let this cook down, and now to my shrimp. To my shrimp, I've added, as you can see, I've drained my shrimp. I've added the cumin.
Oh, there you go.
So now I'm going to add my shrimp because this is raw. So this shrimp needs to cook because it's not already cooked. So I'm going to just add it into my pot and I'm going to stir and bring it all back up to a boil. Then I will cover this and simmer it for approximately 12 to 15 minutes.
And they
Yeah.
they sell frozen bags of cooked shrimp that size because that's what Christina puts in my grits in the morning. So you can go multiple ways with this. You can get the raw, ready to cook shrimp like that, or you can get the frozen. All you do is thaw them out shrimp. Either way,
Exactly. I was afraid if I was to get the already cooked shrimp that when I added them to this moisture mixture, that it would make the shrimp overdone and become rubbery.
yeah.
So that's why I went with the raw.
Alrighty, so we're gonna simmer that covered for how long?
Well,
Until they're done, right?
yeah, let's just stay until they're done. You're right. I read 12 minutes is going to be a long time. Basically, you're going to be able to see these shrimp. They're going to start to pink up. They're a little bit gray right now, but as they cook, they're going to pink up, and that's where, yeah. I normally, yeah, it only take just a couple minutes to
Shrimp do not take long, even the big ones.
yeah. So we'll go ahead and cover that and let that simmer. And that's pretty much done. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's all there is to it.
that's all there is to it. That's all you do. You wait once it's I'll just go ahead and 5 minutes. 5 minutes is really all you need to cook this shrimp. So we're gonna say on it's on low. So, but if you're using raw shrimp like I am using, you're gonna cook them for about 5 minutes or until they're pink. So then you're going to I don't know how you're gonna serve it. You know, dish it up in a bowl or whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm prepared to serve it up the way it was given to me through the magic of the internet. After simmering it for make sure the shrimp's all good and done, and then it comes out looking like. Hang on, let's get me on here. There we go. It comes out looking like that.
Yeah.
And just by looking at it, I can tell you the rice is done. The shrimp are done.
Yeah, the rice is a little bit over. And that's a bad thing with doing the minute rice. I was a little worried about it.
There's the shrimp. Nice and pink, fully cooked.
Yeah. I'm curious what Dan thinks of it, because I tasted that one too. And
it smells fantastic, I'll tell you that. I can smell the salsa. And the rice is not mush; it's cooked.
And I added a little bit extra salsa to yours before I warmed it up, so it gives it a little bit more moisture. So
well, here's what I'm going to do. My first spoon is just the rice and veggies. I'm not involving any shrimp.
Oh, I think it's just No, I'm not.
Steve, I'm impressed. This is pretty good.
Thank you very much. I was specifically told by a certain person, do not load it down with salt. It is low. It's so salt intake. Whatever. That person's reading my groceries. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? We're reading what the salt intake is on these. Okay.
Well, she's just concerned. We both have heart issues. We need to lay off the sodium.
That's true.
So I've taken a couple bites now with the shrimp, and it's fantastic. The shrimp is not rubbery.
No.
It has good flavor all throughout.
I did notice
the salsa verde just permeates everything and makes it just wonderful. I am digging this.
I don't know if it was a black one. I tasted a little bit of that first batch. I don't know if it was a black pepper or what, but I was able to get just a smidgen of heat towards the back end. And I'm like, okay, I feel it now. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no upfront heat. These poblanos are
No,
very mild,
right?
but
Yeah,
there's a little zing in that salsa
it
verde,
does.
and
It,
you're
it
right.
does have a back end. You're like, ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
Where'd
gets
this
you.
come
It's
from?
not right up front, but you take a bite of this, and then you inhale, and there it is at the back.
Oh yeah. Oh, Joel says it's about crawfish time. Oh, I
Oh,
love me some crawfish.
suck the heads and pinch the tails.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, while I'm stuffing my face, you want to go over the ingredients and the times and everything again?
Sure. I can do that. It yields. I'm going to say this says that yields 4 servings. I'm going to say it can probably yield 6 servings. Uh, the prep time is they say 15 minutes, so we'll call it 15 minutes. Total cook time is 40 minutes. Your calories per serving is only 163 calories per serving. So that's pretty low calorie too. You're going to start off with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. You're going to use 1 small onion. You're going to use 1.5 poblano peppers with the seeds removed and chopped. You're gonna. They say 2 cloves of garlic. I went with 2 heaping tablespoons of garlic, and I still think it could have used a little bit more garlic, in my opinion. Are you gonna use a cup and a half of long grain white rice?
Yeah, I
You're
think
gonna
there's no
use
such thing as too much garlic, so that's
yeah
fine by
yeah.
me.
And good. You're gonna use a cup and a half, yeah, of a low sodium vegetable broth. Then you're gonna use 3/4 of a cup of any store bought salsa verde type. I went with the Herde's salsa verde from Walmart, and 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 you're gonna use a pound of shrimp cleaned with the tails removed, and you're gonna use 1.5 teaspoons of cumin on your shrimp. And the
Cumin,
one thing, cumin, the
cumin.
one thing I forgot was the juice of a lime. Totally forgot.
Oh, dude, that would be fantastic.
I totally forgot it, and I thought, oh fuck, I need the lime. So that's it. And really, you know, like you said, there are more certain things like most people already have in your cabinet. Like most people that cook have extra virgin olive oil. They have cumin.
Cumin.
They have salt and pepper. The only your cost is going to be, the white onion was 78 cents. The poblano peppers, those were $2.30 for 3 of them. Uh, the was shrimp, of course, was the most expensive thing, and that was still only $5 per bag, which was a pound. So, garlic, if I'd have bought a regular clove of garlic, they're like less than $1. Um, you just got your pepper and even your salsa verde is what if that was about $3, I would say. Yeah, and your rice. Most people already have rice in their cabinet. If you don't, I just buy cheap white rice. Uh, yeah, I just buy the cheap at Walmart white rice, and I love cumin. I love that word, cumin.
Cumin. Well, this is
Every time I hear that, I remember a show. It was on YouTube. It was Martha Stewart was doing a thing, and Robin Williams was doing a recipe with her. She said, "Now you're going to add some cumin," and he goes, "Oh, here's what add some cumin." Yes, Lord, you could add cilantro too.
Yeah. Yeah. Little cilantro and some lime juice. That would be fantastic.
Yeah. And,
so what's our total cost?
Our total cost is around $15 for
and we're going to feed how many people?
Oh, well, I would think you could feed 4 to 6 at least.
Yeah.
4 to 6 at least.
And what was your total prep time?
I'm going to say about 30 minutes. Well, prep time is only about 15 minutes. But total time for the whole recipe, right around 40 minutes from prepping. And, because I have a Smithy stopper hopper, I just whack it. And then it chopped everything up pretty good. I don't have to worry about cutting my fingers off or anything like that.
Yeah. So for you said $15, right?
Yeah.
$15 and 40 minutes of your time.
You can feed at least 6 people.
Yeah.
It depends on how people, how fat they were.
Right.
If they were normal people, it's probably 4. But if they're fat,
this should tell you something. Look at how much has disappeared already. Because I can't stop eating it.
That's about a serving, so you're done.
I can't stop eating it. $15, 40 minutes of your time. You're going to feed 6 people.
Yeah.
So once again, you have absolutely nailed the whole purpose of this show. Feeding your family on a budget. And this will definitely do it. The flavor is there. The sustenance from the rice is there. This has it all. As is, I don't think it's missing anything. You could dress it up if you wanted to, but I don't think you need to. So, this is. I'm calling this one a win, Steve. Nice job.
Woo!
Yeah. So, I'm being told that I shouldn't ruin my dinner because my dinner is just now coming out of the oven. I have to stop eating your shrimp, but I will pay it a revisit tomorrow morning. This will probably be my breakfast. Because there is no bad time of day for shrimp. So this will probably be my breakfast. So thank you for putting the hard work in.
It'd be good if you mixed in some scrambled eggs.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. And then add more cumin. Gotta put some more cumin.
Add more cumin.
Oh, yeah, there's a good idea, Joel. Put it in a tortilla.
Oh, shit. I got some tortillas too. Shit,
yeah, do it. Put some lettuce in there.
I'll have to fucking check that out.
Yeah, some shredded lettuce and a little bit of sour cream. Oh, I'm doing that. I'm totally doing that.
Okay.
All righty. Well, thank you for coming, everybody. I appreciate all of our viewers, our Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Thanks for stopping by. Chef, thank you for an excellent job on the food here. This is pretty good. I would like to mention that if you actually have friends, please tell them to go to morningdisaster.net and check out our subscription packages so you could get. I know tonight was a free show, normally a prescription show. Go to morningdisaster.net and check out all the subscription packages. There is something for everybody on there. Tomorrow night we doing trivia tomorrow night?
I'm assuming so.
Okay, we have cooking for the poors and we have trivia for the smarts. And so come back tomorrow night for some trivia. And then Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. Do what?
Tuesday we'll all be back.
Yeah, Tuesday we'll be back with Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster at the butt crack of dawn. So we will see you all then. Thanks for cumin, everyone.
Thanks for cumin, everybody.
Thanks for cumin. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for cumin.